take off your shoes and super violate that like button. It gonna cost you nothing to hit that like button. Shall we begin? Shall we begin?
Cardi B and Stefon Diggs have completely unfollowed each other following his loss at the Super Bowl. Cardi then commented on Stefon's post saying, "You're a disgrace to the game," and Stefon replied, "You're a disgrace to music." Maybe it had something to do with the fact that Stefon Diggs had a whole other girl sitting next to his mom at the game. Now Stefon and this pre-girl followed each other immediately after the Super Bowl aired. Stefon went as far as giving Pre his team hotel card, which gives her full access after the game to go to his hotel room. Now, they definitely had a big fight before the game even started, because this is what she had to say to Stefon after a reporter asked her any messages that she has for him for the game.
For Stefon before the game, one inspired message from
Good luck.
And good luck indeed to anyone that has Cardi B touch anything of theirs, because it will crumble. Now, as one couple breaks up, another couple debuts. We saw Kim Kardashian and Louis Hamilton finally make their debut at the Super Bowl, and I mean, it was steamy, y'all. We also had a marriage at the Super Bowl. This couple invited Bad Bunny to their wedding, so Bad Bunny invited them to get married at the Super Bowl. Iconic. Literally everyone is having a better day than Cardi and Stefon Diggs.
This topic right here, I couldn't wait to touch on Stefon Diggs and Cardi B. So apparently, Cardi B spent $1 million to be at that Super Bowl to throw an after party for Stefon Diggs. And I guess his winning team, if they won or if they lost, either way, she was supposed to throw an after party, right? Allegedly, word on the street is that she got wind that this nigga had a bunch of chicks at the Super Bowl to support his Super Bowls. Are you not entertained? Cardi B left Offset for cheating. She calls herself going to get revenge to show him what it feels like. Allegedly. And you get with a nigga that he like to box, but he don't really want you as his main wifey because you coming with a bunch of another nigga's kids. And see, some of you females, I don't know what be going on with your medulla oblongata. You leave, yo, how you leave your husband? I get it. He cheated. He did things behind your back. That's what men do. They do. Our generation, that's all we was taught. I'm sorry. Y'all don't want to hear that, but it is what it is. And then you got niggas, you going to get niggas that's in the industry. Industry niggas. You know how hard it is for a man to turn down some panties, some drawers? And you looking at the most prettiest females in the world? Some celebrities, some around the way girls. But you got every female in the world at your disposal. And that's what you chose. But you can't handle that? If you can't stay the heat, to stay out of the kitchen. So no, you go from Offset to an alpha football player that's worth millions. So he invites his baby mother and one of Offset's ex-chicks to the game. Now Cardi B finds out she ain't the only one there. And instead of playing her position and knowing her role, When you know you the side chick, you don't throw tantrums, you stay in your place. When you know you the side chick, you let that nigga have his cake and eat it too. Some of you side chicks don't know how to play your position. I told you about them side chicks. Ain't nothing like a side chick sandwich, my nigga. You make life better at home with the wife. Most of the niggas don't really like the wife like that, but in this situation, Stephon Diggs got a brand new baby he brought into this world with this girl. And allegedly, he got about 5 or 6 other girls pregnant right now as we speak. Remember, I said allegedly, but that's just word on the street. What did Cardi think? You see, that's why Nicki went and got her childhood lover, boyfriend. A nigga that was just happy to get her back. He was just so happy to get her back. Cardi, let this be a lesson to you females that's watching this video. You think Cardi got a fat butt she paid for, a pretty face, a winning smile she paid for, and millions in the bank, and a nigga still treated her like she was side chick. She called the nigga, as a football player, she called him trash, and he said her music was trash. The nigga 50 Cent said, how you lose the game and lose your chick at the same time? Because he really didn't want her. That's what y'all didn't understand. He didn't care. It's not going to affect him. The only thing, listen, what you got to, what some of you females got to understand is some niggas, all they care about is keeping you on the sideline sitting there looking stupid. That's all they care about, to see if they still got the power to have you sitting by the phone looking stupid watching MTV until he call you up like, yo, and come smash again. Chick got to learn how to play a position. It is what it is. You knew what you... the thing that killed me about you females is that when you get with dudes, you know what time it is. When you got with the dude, then you want to act different. You want to act brand new. You can't act different and brand new. A nigga with money, they got wealth, they got his health, he nigga in shape playing football, and got his youth. You think he gonna be loyal to you? You think in today's time, a nigga only wants just you? That you more than enough for him? Not with a man that can have anything that he want out of life. Not with a man that can have this. There's levels to this. And niggas out here know they worth just like females think they know they worth. I don't care how when you got 4 or 5 of another nigga's kids, I don't care how bad your body is. I don't care how pretty you are. You better play your position when you picking a man. You definitely better play your position. I'm not saying that a man won't come along and love y'all, but this nigga getting chicks pregnant that's having his kid. When he go lay in the house with them, it's only his kid. You think men really want to... The only men, and there's exceptions to the rule, but the only men mostly that want to wake up looking at your kids is the predators. Other dudes don't want to see your kids. Now, don't get me wrong. I'll take care of another woman's kids and raise another woman's kids if I found myself in that position because I'm a family man overall. But I'm just being honest with you. Most niggas don't want their kids. What the hell make you think they want your kids? You left Offset to teach him a lesson. Now the nigga ain't gonna never want you back. Once a dude demolish you in front of the whole world, put you on the sideline and treat you like you ain't shit in front of the whole world, he just put he painted a blueprint to all the other men on how to treat you. That's my take on the situation. Cardi B better stay away from black men. You better go to Puerto Rico and go get you one of them sensitive niggas that want to hug and kiss on you all day because they appreciate you because you playing in the Negro League, my nigga. And you playing with grown men with high school mentalities. They ain't grow up yet. They shooting down everything that they touch. And you ain't gonna stop them, no matter how pretty you think you are. That's my take on the situation. You females better stop. Like, listen, man. You better know what you're getting yourself into. A lot of y'all want that nigga, that nigga. And the problem was when you want a nigga that's that nigga, every female want that nigga too. And y'all females is grimy. Y'all willing to do anything. Niggas don't care whether you got another girl, whether you got a wife. Females will step on other females' feet and say, and it is what it is. That's my take on this situation. Cardi B played herself. She should have stayed with the nigga that was cheating on her that loved her. He was out there playing around, but he was coming back home. But the truth of the matter is, after a while with being with Offset, she realized that nigga was a dweeb. So she wanted to go get a gladiator that could lift everything in the gym and knock a nigga down on a football field and have her toes throwing up gang signs. Then have her sitting on the sideline like the side chick she is. Shout out to all the side chicks out there. Y'all make the world go around. Wives today don't know how to act. The reason why niggas can go home today and enjoy their wives sitting on the opposite side of the house, playing with social media while he on the opposite side of the house, is because you side chicks is sending the nigga home. Y'all taking care of niggas before they get home. Shout out to all the side chicks out there. Cardi B, play your position. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. And pay attention to your circle before you hurt you. All you side chicks, put a one in the comment section. I'm out.
We have the Talk of New York, a.k.a. the Talk of the Airlines on Vlad TV
shout to
right
Delta,
now.
shout to Delta Airlines, man, for real, man. Y'all don't even know how to start this. Real reporters out right now. Y'all check it out. Shout to the volume. Me and Uncle Murder podcast is out, and we just be going viral by a mistake, Vlad. I don't know. God just be working in mysterious ways. If you ever heard that before, but it's crazy, man.
Well, you called me yesterday to tell me there was a situation involving you, Ja Rule, and Uncle Murder on a flight, and shortly afterwards, the video started getting released.
Federal regulations prohibit the use of cellular networks during flight, the use of Wi-Fi to make video or voice calls.
Niggas made Ja Rule.
Niggas made Ja Rule. Stow your face table and carry on item.
This is his
Ensure all
seat.
arm rises are in the resting position.
Suck ass Ja Rule on the
Hold
plane.
that.
Trying to
Hold
punch.
that
Suck
suck ass
ass
to
up,
me.
you fucking sucker.
Let's shake. Come on. Let's shake. Let's shake. Let's shake.
Yeah, the video went out there. Murder was trolling them. Murder was recording them. It's a crazy story, man. I'll start from the beginning. We had a great Super Bowl weekend. Shout to 50. Shout to Branson Cognac. Shout to the whole team, El Dorado, Chacho, Star. We out there, we mobbing. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, Ja Rule's out there by himself, but we gonna fast forward to that. Shout to Sauce Gardner. Took a picture with him. We backstage. We did an event with Draft Picks. Shout to Draft Picks and TikTok. We only do exclusive shit when we go to Super Bowl because, we with 50. You know what I mean? So we did some crazy shit. All kind of stars was there. All football players, legends of all time. So our weekend was crazy. Then we did another big event. So we was running around, doing events. And we actually was leaving on Sunday. Because we wasn't going to the game, we wasn't going to the game. We was leaving on Sunday. So, it's me, Murder, Star, and it's my man, Chach. You know what I mean? My man, Chach, he did like 10 years, workout. You know what I'm saying? So we never lacking wherever we go. We got people with us. That's how we move. So we get to the airport. Something was going on, Murder's ticket. Murder's ticket was fixed or whatever. It wasn't nothing. He just ticket didn't come out the machine. He went to the gate, got his ticket. You know, I don't want to say who told us, but somebody was like, Ja Rule's gonna be on our flight. So now I'm telling, you know, I told Murder, I told Chach, I was like, yo, Ja Rule gonna be on a flight. We not ducking no smoke. I'm not missing a flight home for anybody. Murder's not missing a flight. Star, Chach, no, the people that was with us was not trying to hear, yo, we didn't even have a second thought. We just knew he was gonna be on a plane, right? So me and Murder have first class tickets. You know, Star has a first class ticket. My man Chach got a business, right? So the element of surprise was gone for us. Like there was no element of surprise. We knew he was gonna be on the plane. So, you know, we start boarding, of course. Shout out to Delta Airlines. We go to first class. We put our bags up. Now the plane is packing up now. Ja Rule must got a greeter. You know what I mean, Vlad? He got a greeter because he's by himself. He's vulnerable. All that bullshit he was talking is bullshit. He was vulnerable. He's by himself, right? We know he's coming on the plane, right? We sitting in 4D, 4C. I'm on the side towards the door, where you're gonna see whoever comes in the door first. Murder's on the side, on the opposite side, on that aisle, right? The plane is packing now. First class is packing. Now this is how weird this shit is. There's 2 seats left. There's one up front, and it's like one in front of us. I was like, yo, Murder, it'd be crazy. I tap Murder, I'd be like, it'd be crazy if he sit right here in front of us. Long behold, give it like 2 minutes. Boom, I see Ja. He see me. He spooked. He could tell TMZ, he could tell you, he could tell everybody he was spooked because he only seen me. When you see me, who do you see? You see 50 Cent, you see Uncle Murder, you see some gangster niggas around all the time that's on timing. Ja know that. He just got punched out of the concert. So it feel like the world is closing for him. So he see me, I see him. I'm not showing no weakness at all. You gotta remember, this is G-Unit. We been through the ringer, bro. We been going at it with not only him, but multiple street niggas, and not trying to glorify nothing street, we're just telling you the lifestyle. So look, he's right here. I see him, he see me. The stare down starts. Boom. He goes to the side that's Murder's on. He come down the aisle. He's looking up because he's nervous. His seat is seat 3. We right behind him. We 4, C and D. You right behind Uncle Murder, right? So his first thing, when you nervous, he starts saying, yo, what's up? So, what up? Right? So now he got one bag, because sometimes this is what I hate about first class. Sometimes when you got the greeter and you think, yo, I got a greeter, I'm good, you'll come to first class and all the bag space will be taken up because people from coach will just throw it in there. People will throw extra bags in there. So Ja, he had 2 bags. So now he off point because now you by yourself, you got 2 bags, you got 1 roller. It wasn't Louis Vuitton either. That shit it wasn't Goyard. It was some other shit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing expensive. He had 1 blue bag. I don't know what the other bag was designed or not, but he ain't had no designer bag. I'm not trying to glorify that either. Just reminding you how much of a bum ass nigga this nigga is. So he's saying what's up because it's full on the top of his shit. It's full. He put 1 bag in there. He couldn't fit 2 in there. Would have been gangsters. Murder shit was right behind you. You should have, if you was a gangster, you should have pulled Murder shit down and threw your bag in there. So Murder could have got up, because Murder started talking shit at that point. He walked by Murder, but Murder was saying shit like, yo, nigga, don't fucking come near me with that bag. He's saying shit, but he's not screaming because we on the plane. You know what I'm saying? Ja put his bag up. He put it up like near Star and shit. He put it up over there. Star, you know, he a cool nigga. He just put it, I don't even know if he knew Star was with us. He put it up over there and shit. So, he going to sit back down. He said, he just asked us if we was good again. Then I ain't gonna lie, Murder got on his Brooklyn bullshit. He just was like, yo, homie, don't fucking talk to me. And then that's how, like, it initially started.
I'm a single mom of a 4-year-old. I'm working a full-time job. Rasmussen made it so we have a program that you can accelerate in. If you put in the work, we're gonna be there on the other side for you.
Style and substance in the GMC Sierra.
It's the NBA on Prime.
Thursday.
And then it came to a point where I don't think Josh sat down. He was kind of nervous to sit down. He was nervous to sit down after Murder said that to him, like, yo, we good? Like, are we gonna be good on the flight? You know, because him and 50 was on the flight and his head didn't get punched off. But he was lucky, because I guarantee him and 50 wasn't like that close to each other. Because if he would have sat maybe 2 rows up or 2 seats up, I don't think nothing would have really happened. But he was so close that he had to fucking say something. So the nervous factor to me is he kept saying, yo, we good? He wasn't even saying it in an aggressive way. He was like, yo, we good, we good, we good. And I'm like, why is this? Murder's like, yo, why the fuck is you talking to us? So now that was loud. Murder, you know, his voice carries. Shout out to Uncle Murder, Real Report. Y'all check us out, man. We got a whole bunch of shit going on. Shout out to Vlad TV. So he just started talking. And he was like, and Murder got up and was like, what's up? You know, Murder working out now and shit, so he's on some other shit. He want to knock out a rapper and all that. So Murder want to knock him out. So I'm telling Murder, I'm like, you know, I'm being a sensible one. I know it sound crazy, but I'm like, yo, Murder, yo, you know you're going to get 86th off these flights. We fly to Dubai. No more smoked duck in Morocco, nigga. No more caviar pancakes in Paris, nigga. No more black sand in the Canary Islands, nigga. None of that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? No more Italy and Sardinia resorts or wherever the fuck we was at. I'm thinking about, damn, we gonna get 86th off this flight because John's so nervous and scared and off point because he by himself. That's number one. And number two is the element of surprise. That's how you know I'm not lying. It's the element of surprise. He didn't know we was on the plane. You know what I told y'all? We knew you was on the plane. And he was like, how'd you know that? From the what's the name shit? He's so stupid. We like, what's the name? Nah, we knew you was on the plane because it was spoken on before we came in there, motherfucker. Know what I'm saying? We knew we had to, come on, you know we got G-Unit fans. You know motherfuckers roll up, man, fuck Ja Rule, man. We fuck with 50 and G-Unit. Know what I'm saying? Fuck that nigga, man. Yo, that nigga on your flight. So, words exchanged, him and Murder about to get it on, right? So I'm like, yo, Murder, chill. Murder, you gonna get 86th off these flights, bro. No more Hawaii, no Dubai, no red light district, none of that. Yo, I'm like, yo, chill, because he's being the police. It's murder, You making it hot. Everybody know when you on the plane, that shit is federal. I did Fed time, bro. That shit is the feds when they come. You heard? So he's making a scene to get off the plane. That's what happened. So I'm like, Murder, just chill. So I'm like, yo, Ja Rule, I know you nervous. Sit down, relax, man. You know, that nigga was, it's Murder, man. I ain't shit. What are you talking about? So, you know, he started, I'm like, yo, sit down, relax, man. We know you scared. So he was getting tight because I'm relaxed. I'm like, so then I was like, yo, you on some police shit? This nigga was like, nah, your man the police. Who 50 ever told on, nigga? What, 50 had a problem with Preem? Let's get into that too, because 50 had a problem with Preem. Preem was a nigga that was a well-known street nigga. And because Preem is hot, 50 told on niggas? Nah. Y'all both was high profile. 50 was high profile at the time. High profile nigga, supposedly something happened to him or you sent a missile or a torpedo or hit at a nigga. What you think? The feds is gonna be watching. Wrong or right, right? So who a nigga told on? Because when you really think about it, we was supposed to be down with Preem Team. Think about it. We was fucking with Chaz. Preem made the wrong decision, roll the dice with Ja Rule, that shit backfired. That's what happened. It's not like niggas ain't have respect for these niggas, bro. I seen Black Just, I tell you, I seen Black Just bring Nas to 134 and God Brewer. I seen Preem being in the Volvo. My man almost scratched his car. You scratch his car. I hear grown men saying we gonna run out the car because it's not like the respect wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? The respect was there. It's just Preem made the wrong decision. Preem wanted to do movies, right? He wanted to do Black Gangster, right? Who you think 50 emulated that from, bro? Who you think? Come on, think about it. 50's fucking really crazy. Think about this. Why you think 50 bought Mike Tyson's house?
No idea.
Who was Mike Tyson friends with?
Hamo?
There you go. Who he shouted out on the boxing shit?
Hamo?
See, this is shit I'm not supposed to tell you, but I'm gonna tell you because 50 ain't gonna do shit to me. That's my brother. But he's buying that shit because niggas idolize Mike Tyson and Hamo's the nigga that supposedly, we know, shot him, whatever, right? Think about it. It's always a method to 50 madness. When he bought fucking the playground in Baisley, why you think he did that? Because of Preem. So niggas gotta understand, Chaz was the nigga we looked up to. We was with Chaz. Rest in peace to Chaz. Rest in peace to K. Slay. We was with Chaz. But after 50 got popped, the nigga went crazy. What would you do? So back to the plane story, man. Back to the plane story. I just want to break that down to you. Back to the plane story. So him and Murder's beefing. He's on some clown shit, making mad noise. What would have been gangster if he would have got on the plane and didn't say nothing to us? And he could have said, yo, we got on the plane and Murder and them to sit behind me and they ain't do nothing. Which I don't think we would have let rock. Somebody would have slapped him in the head in that 5 hours of time. It would have probably been me or Murder. Somebody was going to slap him in the head. Because, come on. He lucky Fifth wasn't on the plane because niggas would have been amped up because he there. Niggas would have threw that nigga through the fucking airport window. That shit. Like, so I don't think he would have survived 5 hours getting slapped in the head. All the aggressive shit he talking about, I told that man, suck my dick. Suck my dick. The whole first class heard that shit. Business, coach, this nigga throws a pillow. Come on, Ja, you gotta do better. I threw a pillow at him because he's soft. You threw a pillow, that shit hit my shoulder, right? At this time, you doing so much shit, people is there already. When he threw the pillow, I had my seatbelt on. I ain't gonna front, Vlad. I played myself. You know, them seatbelts are sturdy. I tried to get up, and I fell back there. And I'm like, because you in the midst of the action, right? Murder's on this part of the hour. We're going to rap pack this nigga. We about to 86 our flights. It wasn't going to be no more Delta. It wasn't going to be no more Amsterdam. No more good bud in the red light district. None of that. Because Murder's over here. I'm on the other side of the aisle, right? So when he threw the pillow, I'm like, what's up, nigga? Like, because I told him suck my dick. He took all this police shit like niggas told. Niggas always try to come up with shit when it comes to us. Like, that nigga, them niggas are just pussy, and that's what it is. So he throws the pillow. I'm like, nigga, you throwing pillows now? Like, I'm thinking, when I say suck my dick, I'm thinking you gonna swing, spit, throw water. You could have did anything better than that, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit was crazy. So like I said, I got up the seatbelt, got up. Murder right here, we got him cornered. So, you know, I ain't gonna front. Shout out to the stewardess there. He was a gay guy, you know. Nothing against gay people, but the way he shut it down was just, he was like, stop! So, you know, once they hit that button, once one person would have said something, he would have hit the button for the police, the feds to come on the plane. So, Ja was quiet, everybody was quiet. The funny shit is, Murder moved out the way on some Brooklyn shit. Like, Murder moved out the way. He started the whole shit, moves out the way. Now, they pressing me. Like, what's the problem? So I'm like, I'm just quiet. I ain't saying shit. So they bring us to the front of the plane, and Ja's on this side, and they like, yo, y'all good to fly? I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. Know what I'm saying? I'm good. Sat back in my seat. And this is how he's a bitch. This I'm gonna tell you how Ja's a bitch. The pillow that he threw at me, I said to him, this word to my dead father. I'm like, yo, you want your pillow back? He like, nah. You know what I'm saying? I say, here you go anyway, bitch ass nigga. Threw his pillow right back to him. The same pillow he threw in my shit, threw it right back to him. Boom, he's sitting there. Now, mind you, before all this shit, he was texting. Like, nigga, if you land in JFK in Southside Jamaica, nigga, that plane gonna be surrounded, nigga. That nigga knew that. He took himself off the plane. Know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand, it wasn't like, you know how it felt like, you know what's crazy? It felt like two bullies on the bus fucking with a nerd. That's how it felt like. And the funny shit is, bullying, I'm not condoning it because I'm not a bully, but he came on there nervous Thursday. He should have got on the plane, shut his fucking mouth, put his bags up there, and I would have said, you know what? That nigga Giles, he ain't soft as I thought. But when you saying what's up in a bitch-ass way manner, we know you nervous. Because it's the element of surprise. He was nervous, bro. Think about it. Me and Murder was like, he better not sit behind us. When the seats behind us was full, we like, all right, he ain't sitting behind us. You know what I'm saying? You got to think, man. People got to understand. Beef never dies. It just gets old. That's it.
Here's to a Wisconsin winter you will always remember.